Hi, burritos. Welcome to another pick a card reading. And I've been thinking a lot about this reading, the concept of duality, specifically receiving and releasing of energy. 2020 has been a tough year for us. That's quite the understatement. But this year is about to close, so we need to let go of some baggage so that we can make space for new ones, new blessings to come. So, what should we release in 2020, and what should we be ready for to receive for 2021? So, pick a card that sparks an emotion or maybe ignites a certain memory in you. We have teacup, apple, glove, and doll. I'll give you a few minutes or a few seconds to look over each card. Feel free to pause the video, and once you've picked a card, please go down to the description box below and choose your pile. See you in your reading. So if you chose Teacup, then this is your reading. Let's start first with tarot, with what should you release or let go for 2020. Okay, so we're using the Santa Muerte tarot. We have Temperance and the High Priestess. Okay, and what should you receive? What should you be ready to receive by 2020? Energy that's coming, energy that's going. Okay, let's see. We have the Five of Swords in reverse, and we have the Ten of Swords also in reverse. All right. So what the cards are saying, what the universe is trying to tell you, is that you need to release second guessing yourself. You need to let go of not listening to your inner voice. Okay? So the Temperance card is the card of more or less patience and prudence. Okay? There's nothing wrong with holding your horses. There's nothing wrong with practicing patience and prudence. There's nothing wrong with looking first before we leap. But the reason that you're holding back is because you do not trust yourself that well. You have a strong intuition, you have a strong gut feeling, but for whatever reason, you're holding back. You're not listening to it. You highly value logical thinking, structured thinking over intuition. That's not necessarily a bad thing, but for 2020, it was the main reason that was holding you back. Okay? So the advice of the cards is for you to simply give a chance to listen to your inner voice. Okay, give your intuition a shot. You'll be surprised. And these are the things that you should be ready to receive by 2021. We have the Five and Ten of Swords reversed. So the cards in the universe have seen your suffering for 2020, mostly in the part of your connections with people. It could be platonic, romantic, interactions with your colleagues. The Five of Swords represent treason, someone one-upping the other. And the Ten of Swords represent betrayal, great sorrow, okay? But all of that is going to be replaced by loyalty and healing, okay? These wounds, yes, you have them. Wear them as a badge of honor. Let them serve you a lesson. The anger that you felt is well deserved. Anger is not a bad emotion. Sorrow is not a bad emotion. These are natural. It's a natural reaction when people do not live up to our expectations or when they are just jerks to us. So give a chance to yourself to heal. Okay? It will be replaced by people who will be more loyal to you. It will be replaced by people who will not betray your feelings and your trust. Okay? And let's see what your oracles have to say. These are the archetype cards. These will guide you as to what type of energy you should embody for 2021 so you can get the best out of the year. Okay? Let's see here. We have the Exorcist and the Scribe. Okay, so Exorcist, it's driving out your inner demons. All right, these pains that you were suffering, your self-doubt, your crippling anxiety and reluctance to listen to yourself, you should drive that away. Okay, you have destructive impulses, you have destructive thoughts, you have self-sabotaging behavior that you need to let go, that you need to release. Okay? See here, fear of facing your own demons. You need to face your fears. You need to face these demons inside you and drive them out. Okay? And lastly, we have scribe, preserving knowledge and information. See, the high priestess card is a card of knowledge, information, and intuition. So you've been downplaying yourself all of 2020. You really didn't shine. And it's not necessarily that somebody else dimmed your light. It was more of you dimming your light so maybe others could shine. And I remember the saying, you don't have to light yourself up just to keep others warm. It just came through my mind, and I thought all of you should listen to it, because in 2021 you really should put yourself first. You really should listen to your inner voice, and you'll be surprised at the amount of healing and the amount of good things that will come. Okay? So yes, 2020 was a different kind of painful for you. 2020 was a very challenging year for you. It was mostly you versus your inner saboteur. And for 2021, let's not have any of that anymore, okay? Let's turn inward. Let's listen to the inner voice. You'll be surprised at how your life would improve, okay? Give it a shot. Thank you so much, my tea group, and I hope my teacup group, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. Take care and see you in our next video. If you chose the glove, hello glove group, and welcome to your reading. So first things first, let's use the tarot to find out what you should be releasing for 2020. Things that you should let go for 2020, okay? Let's see. So this is the Santa Muerte deck. This represents death, and this represents the things that must die inside of you for 2020. We have the Four of Wands and Star, okay? And let's see what you should be ready to receive by 2021. And this is the Ostara deck. Ostara is the pagan goddess of dawn, spring, and new beginnings. So that's why I chose this deck for the things that you should be receiving for 2021. See? We have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles reversed. All right. So what I'm seeing here is that you've had a pretty carefree attitude in 2020. All things considered, your life in 2020 was a bit sheltered. See this Four of Wands, you know, she's very stable. She's very happy. I'm saying she because there's a halter top, but you get what I mean. You were pretty stable. All things considered, even though there was chaos in the world, you were safe, you were protected, you were blessed, and to be quite honest, a bit spoiled even. And I can see that in 2020, you were chasing after a dream that was too wild or too outlandish. Okay, maybe you were in quarantine and you thought, hey, why don't I try this new trend, or you know, pursue this thing that wasn't really your goal but was just something that others did, and you were kind of, hey, I want to do that too. So it wasn't really your soul's purpose. You were just trying to fit in, most likely, and you were afforded that luxury because you were kept safe, you were protected, you were #blessed, all things considered, for 2020. That's going away for 2020. 2021 will be quite the wake-up call for you. We have the Eight of Wands and the Three of Pentacles reversed. The Eight of Wands is the card of swift action. The Three of Pentacles means you need to work hard. And not just work hard, but work smart. Work smart in the sense that whatever it is that you're pouring your energy into, people need to see it. People need to show appreciation for it. People need to know that you're working, okay? And you need to do it fast. You need to be ready for things to escalate quickly, okay? 2020 was a year for you to prepare yourself for 2021, it seems. 2020 was, you were kept safe and dry, you were kept well fed, well financed, because 2021 is when you will have to spread your wings like this eagle. Okay, 2020 was your launching pad. You know, you were given a lot of time, a lot of energy to explore, to get ready. But 2021 will be when you will fly solo. Okay, and you will be given a chance to shine, and you really have to make sure everyone is watching when you achieve your dreams, when you work hard for your dreams. Okay, so that's the thing that you should be ready for in 2021. And let's see with the oracle cards, what are the archetypal energies you should embody so you can get the best out of next year? All right, we have gambler and child, magical. Okay, willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. Child, magical, seeing the potential in everything, the belief that everything is possible. All right, so what I'm sensing here is that you really played it safe in 2020. You were on self-preservation mode. You were on the safe side, you know? You really didn't want to expand much. But in 2021, you will be given that opportunity. And what can help you do that? You need to awaken your inner child. You need to see the potential in everything, not just the actual thing. You know, when people see an obstacle, you should be able to see a stepping stone. All right? When you see hardships, you should see an opportunity for you to prove yourself. And how are you going to do that? Trust your intuition. Work hard. All right? There will be guidance. Your inner self knows what to do. Okay? Each one of us has that intuition, you know? People call it your consentia, for lack of a better term. But, you know, there's that inner voice guiding you. All right? And the cards are saying you've created a safety net for yourself in 2020. Gamble, put everything on the line for 2021, and you will gain more than what you perceive is a loss or will be a loss for you. All right, so I hope that was helpful. My glove group, I think it's very fitting that you have the glove because, again, all things considered, you were protected, you were kept safe, you were, you know, sheltered from harm. But it's time to take the gloves off and time to put your hands on the wheel and make things turn. All right, so that's your reading for today, and I hope you enjoyed it. See you in our next videos. Bye-bye. Hi guys, if you chose the doll, then this is your reading. I'm using my Santa Muerte deck to represent the things that we should let go for 2020. Since it's the deck of death, it's only fitting that these are the things that we should let go and leave behind for 2020. We have the Hermit reversed, and we have the Chariot. Okay, and let's see what's in store for you for 2021. I'm using the Ostara deck, the deck that represents growth, spring, and dawn. Very fitting to represent the things that you will receive, or you should be ready to receive by 2021. Let's see. We have the Five of Swords reversed and the Three of Wands reversed. All right, so for 2020, you were mostly driving solo, okay? You maintained this image or this illusion that you're always in control. That may or may not be true, but you can't deny not everything was in control back in 2020. In fact, I can go as far as say that, you know, we were not in total control in 2020. So you need to shatter that illusion that you're always in control. You need to let go of the illusion that everything is within your reach, that everything will bend to your will, that everything will follow the way that you planned it. Okay? So what are you going to receive, the energy that's coming your way for 2021? We have the Five of Swords reversed. We have the Three of Wands reversed. So what this means is the cards want you to be more active. All right? Yes, you have to let go of control. You need to let go of things that may or may not be within your scope of reach. Let go of things. And when things flow, you need to adapt. Okay? The Five of Swords, when it's upright, it usually means betrayal, one-upping another person. But here it's in reverse. So it means cooperation. You need to let go of the feeling or of the fear that people are out to get you. You know, that's why you're always trying to be in control. It's because you feel that you can't trust others. Okay? And with the Three of Wands in reversed, it means that you really should collaborate more. All right? You're just out there waiting for people to come to you. You know, you don't mind if people don't come to you because you're better off working alone. Okay? But the number 3, this is the card of cooperation. It takes 2 to create a third one. All right? So creativity, you can't achieve it if you're just listening to your own voice. All right? The big thing for you for 2021 would be learning how to collaborate. Okay? You can't carry this burden alone. You can't expect everything to go your way all the time. You know, you have this like my way or the highway kind of attitude, and that may have served you for 2020, but for 2021, the theme will be cooperation, learning to trust others, learning to collaborate. Okay? And you know, the cards are going as far as saying, you know, what has your illusion of control given you? What has that served you for 2020? All right, I can see them gently reminding you that, you know, not everything goes your way, and that's okay. You don't have to be in control. You just have to be able to adapt. Okay, and these cards are all about adapting, collaborating with others. Okay, these are odd numbers, 3 and 5. So that means you can't always rely on yourself. There's no stability in everything. There's always that one thing that's gonna come out. See, this card, the sword in the middle, the wand in the third, something will always bring forth. And something that brings forth, something new that brings forth, is going to shatter your idea of control. It's going to shatter your idea of stability. And you have to be okay with that by 2021. All right? And the sooner you're able to accept that, the sooner you're able to be open to the idea of working with others, being open to the idea that, you know, things may not go my way, but what the hell? I can do it with others. All right? So let's see what the oracles have to say in addition to that. These are the archetype cards. This will help us determine what type of archetypal energy you need to channel or embody for 2021 so you can get the best results out of next year. Okay? Let's see. See, companion, servant. They are both cards related to working with others. Companion, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. All right, this goes well with these cards. Just a caveat: betrayal by misusing confidence, loss of personal identity. All right, so again, collaborate with others. All right, learn to trust someone else. You can't expect yourself to carry the burden alone. All right, but it doesn't mean you have to lose your sense of self. And lastly, we have servant, delight in serving others with a fierce and loving heart. Shadow attribute, using the lack of money as an excuse not to move forward with life. Alright, so in this instance, the servant becomes like a useful parasite, basically. So that's not what we're going for. We're going for this light attribute, being able to serve others. Alright, you know, when you let others in, you'll be surprised because when you share your burden with others, it becomes lighter. Right? But when you share happiness with others, when you share your wins, your victories with others, the happiness multiplies. All right? That may not be true to everyone because you're surrounded by jealous people, but if you open up to the right people, you'll know they're right because they just vibe with you. Energy don't lie. You know, if you open up to the right people, if you trust the right people and, you know, give yourself unselfishly to them, you'll be surprised how much you can accomplish together. That's the message from the universe for you for the coming year. What you should leave behind, what should you be ready to accept for 2021. And I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you in our next videos. Bye-bye. Hello, my Apple group. If you chose this card, then this is your reading. So I'm using the Santa Muerte Tarot card deck to represent the things that you should be letting go for 2020. I think it's fitting because this card is, you know, mostly a Halloween / death kind of deck. So let's see what you should be releasing for 2020. We have the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups reversed. And let's see for your okay, the energy you should be receiving for 2021. Okay, there's already one that popped out, and it's the Three of Pentacles. So let's see what's the other card. The Five of Cups reversed. All right, so for most of you, this would most likely be related to love or romance. We have half of the cards that I pulled related to emotions. We have the Suit of Cups. So what you should be releasing. We have the Page of Swords and the Six of Cups reversed. You've been reaching out to this person, you know, you felt very awkward. You felt like you couldn't find the right words to say to this person. You felt like you couldn't find the right channel to speak to this person. And you found yourself in a situation where there's unrequited love, unrequited feelings. And so the cards are saying let that go, okay? And by 2021, there will be more work for you to do. The cards are saying there is sorrow leaving, all right? So this emotion that was not reciprocated, the sorrow caused by it, this will go away. And that's because you'll be quite busy with work. So, you know, it's a common, should I say, coping mechanism to, you know, to improve yourself whenever you get rejected or dejected, you know, when you're feeling lost. And the cards are saying you're on the right track, actually. So there's a lot of lessons that you'll need to learn. It's not just work for the sake of money, but work in the sense that you will learn a lot of things about yourself. If you really, you know, indulge yourself in your work, in your passion, in your hobby, you'll realize a lot of things about you. You'll realize that you were so inexperienced. So the card, the page is a card of inexperience, unformed energy. And what the cards are saying is build on that, improve on that. Okay, there's a lot of room for you to improve. And in response to the Six of Cups reversed, we have the Five of Cups reversed. See, it's from 6 to 5. Sorrow is decreased. The heartbreak is lessened. Okay, there is healing for you for 2021. And let's see what the oracles have to say. In addition to that, so these are the archetype cards. This will help us identify what type of archetypal energy you should embody so you can get the best out of your 2021. So the card we have here, the cards we have here, Midas or Miser. Oh, entrepreneurial or creative ability to turn anything into gold. So that's the Three of Cups energy, okay? Learn to monetize your sorrow. I'm not laughing at you, I'm just laughing at the coincidence, the synchronicities. And lastly, we have warrior. Strength, skill, discipline, toughness of will, all right? So sorrow, again, it will leave you and it will make you stronger in the end, all right? So all in all, stronger, wealthier, wiser you by 2021, as long as you don't forget the lessons of 2020. Again, you were pretty inexperienced, but put in the hard work, focus on yourself, and you'll see that 2021 will be a better year for a better you. All right, so that's your reading, my lovely Apple group. I hope this has been helpful, and I hope to see you in our future videos. Bye-bye.